Welcome back to the Chip and Joe podcast show. My name, it's still not Chip. It'll never be Chip. It's Joe.
And my name's Chip.
And welcome back, guys, to the 11th. Holy crap. Just like the other day.
It's a milestone, man.
Yeah, like it's
we did not get past 10 the last time.
No, not even close. And it's fucking crazy. Again, we don't know how we're doing this, but we're doing it, and we haven't missed an upload. So we're still, we're on track for the most part. If you guys enjoyed last podcast, that one was a really interesting one. It was, our first guest. So if you guys didn't get to hear that podcast, I'll leave a link down below in the description.
Roddy Blaze.
Roddy Blaze, thank you for being on the podcast. And so let's roll the intro.
This is the Chip and Joe podcast show. And Joe podcast show. And Joe podcast show.
And we're back. Let's just get started. We have quite a story. I think Hector should explain it because he was the one who really experienced this. So right after we recorded the podcast with Roddy Blaze or Rodrigo, we went to go eat. We were like, hey, we're hungry. Let's go eat somewhere.
Yeah, Rodrigo wanted to eat Subway right away. He's like, let's go Subway. And then he works at Subway, by the way. Yeah. So he's biased a little bit.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a bit. We're like, let's go for McDonald's. And then so you go to McDonald's, the one close to his house. Mm-hmm. And then we walk in. Actually, no, we drive by. Joe gets out of the car to check if it's open.
It looked closed. Like,
I know,
no
it did.
No
one was in there.
I saw like an employee just sweeping.
Yeah.
Like, it was empty in there.
It looked like it was closed. It was just closing.
It looked weird.
And then Joe goes in there. He runs back to the car. He's like, yeah, it's open. He's like, but I think there's a guy like sleeping in there.
Yeah, like passed out as soon as you open the door.
But he said, okay, so we go in, and then Joe, tell him what we saw on the little ordering screens.
Oh my god. Okay, so if you guys aren't familiar, we've been talking about this for like the fucking past 2 episodes. We've been talking about how McDonald's raised up their McChickens to not $1 anymore, to $1.50.
$1.50.
Or so we thought. At this specific location on the little kiosk, when you order yourself, I think you guys should probably like hear this really closely, but my hypothesis is that if you're on the kiosk, the little like machine, you ordering yourself, they charge you more. Because on the counter it was cheaper, it was $1.50. But on the, you know how much it was on the kiosk? It was $2.
$2
for
dude,
one McChicken.
That's so bad.
That's horrible.
Oh my god.
So that's my hypothesis. That's what I think, that they just charge you more because you're just gonna order it yourself, But yeah, so kind of if you see the prices are a little different, I would just go to the front counter and just order there. But yeah, $2 for one McChicken. So $4 for 2.
Dang, when you could have gone 4.
Yeah, when you could have gotten 4 before,
yeah.
and now you can only get 2.
Shoot.
That's insane.
Oh gosh.
But yeah.
Well, anyway, so some like homeless guy walks up to me. He's like, "Hey man, can you give me do you have $1 or something?" I don't know. He asked me for like money.
Yeah.
He's like, and I'm like, "Nah, I don't have change on me." He's like, you know what? Just can you give me a soda? I'm like, yeah, sure, man. It's $1 any size soda. So
yeah, that's fine.
He's like, can you hurry? And like,
I'm diabetic.
He's like, I'm so tired, man. I'm fading, man. I'm fading. He says like I'm fading. Like I'm like, okay. So he's like, he's just like walking around the store at this point, but still talking to me.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Can you also give me a burger, man? Come on, please. Like, he puts his like hands together. And, like, come on, just a burger.
Just a burger.
I'm like, all right, I'll give you a burger. He's like, and then after that, he's like, man, do you have money for my medication, man? I gotta get some medication. My prescription.
Dude, he wanted everything.
Yeah.
He wanted you to be a sugar daddy. My God.
And I'm like, He's like, yeah, you know what? Forget. No burger, just a drink. I'm like, all right,
Okay, all right.
And then at this point, we're like, dude, we're not gonna. We were planning to eat there.
Yeah.
And we're.
It just got weird.
Yeah,
because it was literally just him and then the other passed out guy.
And Rodrigo comes like, you sure you didn't want to go to Subway?
That was funny.
And then I'm like, all right, let's just go to Subway. But I had already paid for the drink. Yeah. And I was waiting forever for the drink too.
Oh yeah,
I just needed the cup.
Yeah,
you fill it up yourself.
Yeah.
And I just gave the receipt to the guy. I'm like, hey man, just hand it to them, and then they'll give it to you. He's like, oh, all right, man, thank you.
But before we left, that guy that was asking you for stuff, I overheard the whole conversation he was having with the guy that was passed out.
Oh yeah.
And the guy that was passed out was also homeless.
Uh-huh.
So he told him, hey, wake up. And the guy just like wakes up. He's like, huh, what happened? He's like, you almost got me fucking in trouble with the police. and like he was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, it was you, wasn't it? And he's like, I don't know what you're saying, man. He's like, were you the one who stole something from Walmart? He's like, yeah. What? Yeah. He's like, yeah. He's like, you better fucking leave, because if I come back, I'm gonna fuck you up. And
what?
Yeah.
You heard all this in that like 2 seconds that you went to peek in the store?
Yeah. No. When we were all there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think you were waiting for the cup.
Oh,
you were
okay.
waiting for the cup, and Rodrigo and I were just like listening to him like yell at him basically, and he's just like, you better get the fuck out, homie. And then the guy's like, man, you need to relax. He's like, nah, you almost got like fucking in trouble. He was just going off, and I'm like, oh god, I just want to fucking eat, man.
Dude, I felt like I was giving this guy like some drugs too. He's like, they won't let me. They're like, they said that the counter people wouldn't let him order or something like that. I don't know.
Oh wow.
And then he's like, I'll be outside. You just meet me on the side outside, right? And I'm like, oh, all right,
okay.
And then I order, and then I get my like receipt. I'm waiting for the cup, and then he's like, hey. He's like by the door. He's like, and then he points like, I'll be on the side, like like he mouths that.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You're like, okay. Yeah, that was a very weird, uncomfortable situation we had. But yeah, that was a double whammy. That was probably the worst experience I've had with McDonald's. Not only because of the homeless people, but like the $2 McChicken, man. I'm like, what the fuck? I just went to order in the front, and I guess in the front they do have it for $150, which regardless is still a fuck ton of money. But yeah, no, that was that. And then we just went to Subway, and then that was that.
Oh, but in Subway, there's another story.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
So, okay, I have to backtrack a little. So if you guys don't know me personally, or if you guys aren't aware of my impersonations, mm-hmm. I tend to do like a couple impersonations. I do if you guys are old, I think you guys would probably know who it is. If you guys are a little too young, then you won't know. But it's Ed, and Eddie. It's a cartoon on Cartoon Network, and I can do the Ed voice and all that stuff. So like,
oh, you're not gonna give him a taste?
All right. You guys have been commenting like crazy, I bet.
They've been asking.
No, so this is Ed. If you guys aren't familiar with Ed, it's the tall one, the one that's dumb, that acts dumb or is dumb, whatever it is. And he always has like a very interesting voice. So can you introduce me, Hector?
What do you mean?
I don't know.
When did Ed need an introduction?
It's an introduction, man. Presenting Ed. All right. This feels weird, man. This feels weird.
No one's ever asked
No one's ever,
to
yeah.
do the voice.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I always do it just randomly.
Yep.
Okay. Double D. The cankers are coming, double D. Jawbreakers. So that's Ed, and that's basically how he sounds like, more or less. Sometimes I do it a lot better. Sometimes I do it like really bad.
You do it.
But yeah, that's Ed, and I do like a couple other ones like Scooby and Shaggy.
Yeah.
Zoink, Scoob. And then there's a Scooby, Raggy. So yeah, like we were like messing around at Subway. Rodrigo, Hector, and I. We were all three of us were at Subway, like just laughing, right? And then like keep in mind this was probably like 9 to like 10 around that time. So we were at Subway where it was like I think it's like 24 hours. So there's like basically nobody there. And then this guy comes in line and he's just like ordering whatever. We're all laughing. And I kept seeing him like stare back at me or like I guess at us. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. Like every time we're doing impersonations and laughing and stuff, he was like turning back. And then just randomly, he comes up to us and then I don't know exactly what he said.
He said, oh, you guys like doing impersonations?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he said, or something like that. And all of a sudden, he whips out his own impersonations.
God damn, he had a bunch.
Dude, the first one, I didn't even recognize, like, what it was. But, dude, once he got to Rick from Rick and Morty. No, not Morty. Oh, he did both of their voices, actually.
Both, yeah.
I'm like, dude, is this guy the voice actor for that? Because it sounded so identical to their voices.
It's crazy to think. Just not even like we'll get into the story right now, but like to think that you're like impersonating right now just for fun at this place, and then this guy randomly comes up and he does impersonations himself, like as like fun or whatever.
Yeah, he has like his sandwich to go in his bag, and he's just standing next to our table.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, just what are the odds of that happening ever? Like, I've never had that ever happen to me.
And then we're all telling him that we do like Scooby-Doo voices too, and then he whips out his Scooby-Doo voice. Oh gosh,
it's crazy.
And then he does so many voices that Joe doesn't get.
Oh yeah, I don't watch movies or like shows or like stuff like that, and he's like doing them. He's like, "Do you know this one?" I'm like, "No." I was confused at some parts. I'm like, I don't know.
And he's like, "You got to know this one." And then you're like,
"No." He's like, "God damn it, man."
Oh, and then he did like some war one at the very end.
Oh my god, he did like the best like 1920
thing.
New Yorkers like voice.
Like going to the war.
Going to the war. Mom, going to the war.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah. It was just like
you're gonna bring what did it say? You're gonna bring something?
Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor. Mom, I came back with a Purple Heart.
My leg got blown off, Mom. But did you get a Medal of Honor?
Mom!
Cut me some slack,
Cut me some slack, Mom! I'm missing my right arm!
Your cousin Georgie got a Medal of Honor. And you come back with a Purple Heart.
You're a disgrace to this family. and
he goes back to the war.
Back to the war.
And he goes out with both his legs gone.
In the wheelchair.
He said she has the same thing.
Did you get the Medal of Honor?
I got a bronze medal, Ma.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh,
man, that dude was really funny. I don't think we'll ever see that guy again.
I wanted to record, but I didn't want to record him without him knowing.
Yeah. my phone was at 1%. So like as soon as I like was gonna record, I'm pretty sure it would have just turned off. So I would have just felt even worse doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that was definitely a weird thing. That's like one of those things that just happens at night.
Yeah.
It would never happen in the daytime, like ever. But yeah, and yeah, like that's kind of it really for that.
That was an interesting night.
An interesting night. Very interesting. And that all happened in one night, like the same night.
Yep, the homeless guy and then the impersonation guy.
But yeah. Oh man. Let's get into the next topic. We have okay. So both of us, Hector and I, applied for credit cards at Chase. And they have this promotion where if you get the credit card, if you spend $500 in the first 3 months, they reimburse you $150. So if you buy something for $500, or if you just total $500 in 3 months, then you get basically
an extra
$150 back. And yeah, so that's I thought that was like an amazing deal. So Hector applied and he got his, and then I got mine like the other day. And yeah, so
Joe's just calling me. He's like, Hector, what do I get? Joe just wants to get anything.
Yeah, I'm like at that point where like I'm like, what do I get? Like I don't know what I want. And then I was thinking about getting a G7X. If you guys aren't familiar with G7X,
It's the camera that Mario has.
It's the camera that Mario has. Shout out to Mario. We'll talk about Mario later.
Yeah.
It's an interesting story. But damn, I'm thinking about that story now. We'll get into that later.
Yeah, later.
But G7X is a portable camera. It's like probably one of the best cameras you can get. That's
dude, the price never changes for that thing, man. It's always around $500 to $600.
Yeah, it's been steady, which I guess is good.
Yeah.
It means it holds its value. But yeah, it's a really good camera. A lot like big YouTubers have them. Almost every big YouTuber has it that like does vlogs and stuff. So I wanted to get one just because I know like the quality is good. It's a Canon, so like there's no issues there. And yeah, just it'd be a dependable camera to use because I don't want to be using my big camera to like make videos like vlogs and stuff because sometimes it gets annoying to carry a big ass camera the whole day unless I want to and like I have like an idea of what I'm gonna be using it for. But if I'm just going day by day, like the best thing is to get a little small camera to vlog with.
Yeah.
So I was telling Hector, I'm like, should I get it? What should I get? Should I like invest in my car? Like what should I do? Like, I don't know what else to get. And then, we came to the conclusion to just get it. And then eBay had like this 15% off.
Yeah, so like I was doing all the calculations, man. It was 50% off for that day only. So if you got like if it was like $650, he would have gotten. I think the max was $100 you could get off. So it'd be $100 off. So it'd be $550, and then. Since he would have spent $500 on his credit card, he would have got an extra $150.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy. I would have saved like $250.
Yeah.
And that's insane.
Yeah.
That's a lot of savings.
But then as we're on the phone, right? We're discussing like what he could buy, and we're going like by the numbers and stuff, and we check eBay again. And then we're looking for the deal, the 50% off code, and it's gone, man. It ended at 7 p.m., and we were talking from like 6:30-ish or earlier.
Yeah.
And by the time we found out, it was like 7:20.
Yeah, it was 7:20. So I'm like, damn it. So I didn't get that deal.
Bucks. Yeah. Oh, guys.
Yeah, that sucked. And then that just kind of like completely made me like not want to get it. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I mean, eventually I'll get it. I just don't feel like I would use it right now. I'm not in that like mindset yet. But yeah, no, that that kind of sucks. Like you get or like let's just say for example like Black Friday deals or something. You go for like a Black Friday deal. And then you go and apparently the deal ended like at 12 and you go like at 12:20. And you're like, fuck, are you sure? Are you sure you can't just like, put little numbers in there and you can give it a discount? Yeah. Dude, that sucked. But yeah, no, like I it's cool having a credit card. My credit score is like 650 something. Hector's is a lot higher. It's really good for like having his first, own credit card. I mean, yeah, it's really good. But yeah, I want to build up my credit just so that I can, have it for the future and be able to not have that be my reason to not be able to get things like an apartment, a house later down the road, or a car or something. Yeah. But yeah, no, it'll definitely help you in the future having a credit card. So if you guys don't have a credit card, I recommend Chase. Just because of that.
That specific one that we had was Freedom
Unlimited, yeah. And you also get cash back.
Oh, yeah, 1.5%.
Unlimited, so it's not like there's a limit to that, which I guess I don't feel like we would break the limit, but yeah, it's unlimited just in case you guys spend a lot of money. Yeah, it's unlimited. But yeah, I should give you guys an update talking about like credit score and all that. I should give you guys an update on the moving situation and like what's happening. So I'm looking for a place still. I haven't found a place. Oh, actually, I had found a place. It was a room that I was gonna rent. It was like a master bedroom, and it had a restroom and all. And it got taken.
Yeah.
So I guess I have to search again. And this was a couple days ago, actually. But yeah, it got taken, so I'm out of luck again. And now I can't be home basically before my dad gets home, I have to be home. Like, the latest I could be is like 11:30, and that's like really pushing it because he could probably be there at that time. But if I come later than my dad comes from work, because he comes late, like at 11:30, so he'll just be pissed, and then he'll be like, "You need to get out," and then keep bugging and bugging. So, yeah, that's my that's my condition. Because we were hanging out with some friends, Hector and I, and we had gotten there like at what time?
We stayed there late. Well, it depends what day. I don't know which one the day you're talking about.
The one where we left early.
Oh, 8? Was it? No, 9 something?
Yeah, I think we got there like at 9, or probably like 8:30.
Yeah, I think 8:30, right?
Yeah, like at 8:30 we got there, and then we had to leave at 11.
Yeah.
So then, like, we were mid-game, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. And then since Hector picked me up, he had to come with me. Then it just kind of ruined it, like, the party. Or, like, not the party, but, like, the gathering. But yeah, no, like, I'm stuck with the curfew for now, which I hate, but it is what it is, and just, I guess I have to deal with it for a little bit. I want to move out already. Jesus. I hate having to, like, be like, damn, am I gonna, like, this or that? Like, yeah, it sucks. But yeah, that was the update on the moving situation. Do you want to get into the Mario? We're going pretty fast on the topics.
Well, it's like a semi-Mario story.
Yeah, it is a semi.
Yeah, but
it has to do with Mario, but it's not all about Mario.
Yeah.
Do you want to explain it?
Okay, well, so my parents were in Brazil,
Yes.
like last week, I think.
Bonas lindas, yes.
In Rio, to be exact. They went to the Carnival, whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, fudge.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Why didn't you go?
Dude, apparently they're about to, like, scrap with some people, too.
Really?
My mom, yeah.
She was about to skedaddle with them?
Yeah, people were, like, some chick was, like, mad at her or something like that.
What the hell?
Because they were, like, trying to fight for a spot. And then
like,
apparently...
what type of spot? Like a parking spot?
No, in kind of where you stand or something like that.
Oh, what the heck?
You have to try to get, like, it's like a concert, kind of.
It's like a, what do they call it? The Rose Bowl thing? Where, like, the parade?
Oh, fudge, I think so. Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen... I haven't seen this movie.
I could have gone to the Rose Parade, but I didn't go.
Oh, yeah.
My parents went. But, anyways, they're trying to go in the front, and then some lady comes saying if she could go, like, just to take a picture in front of them.
Uh-huh. Wait, was she, like, Brazilian? Or was she, like, a tourist?
She was Brazilian.
Oh, my God.
But I think they spoke English or something like that. I don't know how they were communicating.
Wow.
But she said that I think her son was in the parade, and she wanted to take a picture, so my mom let him.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, the lady... had like more friends, and then the friends was calling like, "Oh, come over here, come over here."
Oh my God.
And then the friends went, and then my mom was like, my mom and her group were like yelling at them.
Yeah.
Eventually, one thing led to another, and then the girl's like, "You guys should go back to Mexico or something." and then my mom got pissed.
Oh shoot.
And then my stepdad and them, they're like buying beers or something like that. They're not there.
Yeah.
So, and then my mom started to braid her hair.
Oh my God!
Yeah, and like it was getting ready while her other girlfriend, whatever, was yelling at this girl.
Damn! Oh my God!
Oh, that went way off topic though. Okay, out of Brazil. okay, back on Earth.
Back in real life, real quick.
Real life. Back at home. Okay.
Yeah.
So I had the house mainly to myself. So I invited my friends over.
A lot.
Yeah. I think it was like 3 days, I think.
More days that we had like people over.
Yeah, it was a lot of people. Yeah, it was fun. And I think the last day that you guys came over, one of our friends, I don't know if you want to say names or anything, or
who are we talking about exactly?
Alex's friends.
Oh, okay. No, we don't have to say names.
Okay, so they have a friend that's gay, right?
Yeah.
He's openly gay.
Yeah.
And then
meaning he likes guys.
He likes dudes.
He likes dudes a lot.
And he's open about he's cool.
Yeah.
And then he mentioned Mario, and then he wanted to like hook up with Mario.
Yeah.
We're like, dude.
All right.
We're like, oh, okay.
Okay, you do you, boo.
So yeah, we invite Mario, and then we're all playing Super Smash.
Yeah.
And then this gay guy, he sits next to Mario. And then he just wanted, I don't know what. he didn't really make a move.
No, not an obvious move where it's like, holy crap. I think he would like hit a little bit from what like I saw. I mean, then again, I wasn't really near them the whole time. I was like talking with other people. And yeah, so I didn't really get to hear anything he said, but I do know he would like call him like cute and stuff like that.
Did he?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
gosh.
and Mario would just get embarrassed and look down.
I remember like at the very end, I think he like puts his arm like he puts his hand on Mario, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I think he's like, this one's mine or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
And then Mario's like,
No. Shaking
he's like shaking his head
really
quick.
quick.
Like really fast.
No.
But it was fun.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, they brought some like beers.
Yeah,
And,
some Blue Moon. If you guys are drinkers, I'm not a drinker. Blue Moon and Modelo.
Freaking Gabe spilled.
Oh my
twice.
God.
He spilled. He's such a benevolent man. It was like a white leather chair.
Oh yeah.
And he spilled it. Like he opens the cap of the bottle, and it's overflowing and it spills. And he's like sipping it. He's trying to hold it, but he's still over the chair.
Yeah.
So it's still spilling. I'm like, Gabe, just move. Okay.
Oh fuck.
That's funny. He's like, that was David's fault. He
He opened the bottle.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the second time was on the table.
Yeah, on the table too. He spilled it.
And it just smelled. It just smelled strong.
Yeah.
Did your parents ask if you had people over, or did you? And
Yeah, I
you
told
just
them.
said, you're like, yeah, we had like a bunch of parties. Yeah,
Yeah.
strippers and everything.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what would happen if you told your parents they had like strippers or something like there?
I don't know, honestly.
Like, would they encourage it, or would they be like, no?
My dad would say no.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
But it's okay. He's in Fillmore.
He's in Africa.
Yeah, Africa. We call it Africa.
There's nothing in Fillmore.
Yeah. Yeah, they made a Starbucks and a Domino's.
Oh my God.
Baskin Robbins
Starbucks,
recently too.
Yeah, dude. No business wants to put their shit over there.
Dude, they have like a total of like 5 street lights.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's all one like main street, and that's it. That's literally it.
I remember a long time ago, I asked him, like, Dad, Fillmore only has like 3 lights. And I said that jokingly because I didn't actually believe there's only 3 lights. He was like, no, we don't have 3 lights. We have 4. They just built a new one. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Do you think Fillmore will get bigger?
I mean, they're building houses. I mean, my dad just moved into one of the new houses that they built.
Yeah.
But there's only so much you could...
Are houses
Eventually.
cheaper over there?
Yeah, that's why he went.
How cheap are they?
Shoot, I don't know numbers, but...
Damn.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Like, where did he live before?
He lived here.
Oh, in Oxford?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In fact, my parents are split up, right? And then,
You can't just say right like they know.
yeah, well, if I say my dad lives in Fillmore,
Uh-huh.
and I live with my mom here, all right?
Okay.
So, just so you guys know. And there was a point where I lived right in front of each other. My mom lived in an apartment, and I could just get out of the apartment,
What the
walk
fuck?
across the street, and then there'd be my dad's little house.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That was funny.
Oh my God.
Yep.
How was that?
No, it was good, I guess. It
Oh
was,
my God, that's crazy.
yeah, you didn't have to drive 30 minutes to go to...
Yeah,
my
and
dad's house.
now you have to drive like 30 minutes to get to your dad's house.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Man, before he would pick me up,
Uh-huh.
so I would just be able to take naps and like go to sleep and wake up in Fillmore. But now I have to drive, and
Again, if you guys don't know, Hector.
oh, I fall asleep.
Hector
guy.
and driving at night is a big no in
no.
the universe. It's a huge moist no.
Yeah, my instinct as a kid was to go in a car and sleep. Okay?
That's how you were raised. Like,
Yep,
basically, yeah.
Yep, that's just how I did it. And then I go to places faster. I
Yeah,
teleport,
yeah,
basically.
I guess so. Mine was the opposite. Every time I was in a car, I was awake for whatever.
Dude, it would suck because once I started to drive, I didn't know how to get to places because I slept through the whole trip.
Yeah.
So I don't know the routes.
Yeah.
Even in like next to my house.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh gosh, I have to learn everything.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
How much do
That
you-
was so funny.
How much do you know now?
I don't know, know a decent amount.
Like, would you be able to get home from here?
Dude, I barely learned what Saviors was. Like,
Shut up!
Yes.
Oh my god!
Dude, it's so confusing. Oxnard Boulevard
It turns into Saviors.
Yeah. What is that shit?
Yeah. No, because Oxnard Boulevard keeps going that way. Going to Oxnard College.
That curve?
Yeah, that 5 points.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 points. One of them keeps going as Oxnard Boulevard, but then if you go straight, it's Saviors, which makes no sense.
Oh, so that's what 5 points is.
Mm-hmm. That's 5 points.
Oh, when that. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how much I know that. Dude, I live right here, too. Oh, gosh.
Oh, man. I can't even, like, imagine you in Ventura, like, or anywhere else, like Camarillo and stuff.
Yeah, if I didn't have my phone for GPS, dude, I would be gone.
Yeah, that would be bad. I mean, honestly, I feel like everybody at this point.
Yeah.
Like, anyone. I remember when I was a kid, there wasn't GPS. GPS was, like, so expensive to get on a car.
Oh, yeah?
So, like, no one had it. Like, I remember, like, one of our uncles had it, and that was it. And, yeah, so, like, GPS was, like, so hard, and, like, no one had, like, smartphones. Like, the phones at that time were, like, the flip phones, just your Motorola, whatever they were. So, my dad, he didn't know how to get to, like, LA and, like, certain parts that we were going to, like, Riverside and stuff like that, where it's, like, you have to take one freeway and get out to the next one and this and that. So then, like, we would, like, have to, like, print out papers and then, like, read them and be like, okay.
Yeah, dude, that's what we would do for, like, family road trips.
Yeah, road trips.
Dude, we would get, like, pieces of paper, like the Google directions or whatever.
Yeah.
And then
You use that, and then sometimes you'd be like, shit, I missed the exit. Now how do we get there? Because you would never plan on, like, what if we missed the exit?
Yeah.
And it was, like, so hard, like, so confusing. You'd be like, okay, well, what if we just, like, go on the freeway back, like, 15 minutes and go again? And, like, you would try again.
Dude, that just reminds me of when I went to VidCon with you guys.
Oh, my God.
And my GPS was shit that day. And my cursor, my little icon was flying everywhere.
Dude.
So I had to do it manually. I just had to look at the lines and, like, assume, like, okay, there's a little curve on this map. I'm assuming this is the curve. So I'm probably on there. So all the while, like, driving in traffic and having no gas. Fudge. I had, like, 20 miles left in my car. And no money. I didn't have enough money for gas either, really.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude.
Fudge.
That's insane.
That
I don't know
was
how you did
anxiety
that.
right there,
Dude.
Fudge.
What's with you always going by yourself to VidCon?
I don't know.
Every time.
That happened the second time, too, guys.
Second time as well.
The second time. The exact same thing. He went with the exact same people, except they added David.
Yeah, added David.
And then I couldn't go the first day, just like the last time. And I had to go the second day, early in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Dude.
But this time I went really early.
Yeah, you did.
I went super early. I left at, like, I think, like 4 or 5.
You came so early that you had time to sleep still, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty early. I called Joe. I'm like, Joe, I'm going to start leaving right now, all right? He's like, oh, okay. And then I knock on the door. And then I'm like, I'm here.
Was I asleep? I was asleep, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
all you guys were asleep.
Yeah, and then I just put the ringer on so I would hear your phone call. But yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. Like, damn. So this summer I want to go to Vegas. So for my 21st. So I'm gonna make Hector drive there.
What?
You're driving.
You want to die?
And
it's nighttime. You're gonna be sleeping, and then you're gonna be the little side.
Oh my God! Do you remember Disneyland when we went to Disneyland? I had to drive back.
Dude.
We took your car.
I was dead.
Oh
I was
my
dead
God.
that day. My legs were so tired. Like, I don't know how the heck you were able to press on the pedal.
That day was so bad.
We stood for so long.
So we went to Disneyland last year, like last February, and we took Hector's car because I don't know why we didn't take my car. I think I said something like, I don't know if it'll make it or something. I think I don't know if it was that exactly, but. Where was I with? Okay, we went to Disneyland and we stayed there like literally the whole day. We were walking the whole time and like everything. Like we action-packed day. And yeah, so it definitely took a toll on her body because it was hot as hell, and standing in line for like a couple hours. Hold for plane. Wow, that was pretty slow.
Dude, by the end of the year, we're gonna learn all the plane routes.
Yeah. All right. T minus 10 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know what they say. Wait, you have to get approved to land a plane, right?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Like you like
or mate.
like
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
not walkie them, but like whatever they use, a little
Yeah,
like,
it's I think.
like
yeah.
Niner private jet.
You know, India Golf 909 requesting permission to land.
Permission to land. Niner.
Everything's 909.
Niner. Oh my god. Niner. Oh man. Anyways, Disneyland. So we were there probably for like at least 12 hours. Oh no, more than 12 hours. We were there till like 10 or 11. So it was probably like, I'd say like a 14-hour day. And yeah, so we ended up coming back home and it was already like super late. Like it was already like nighttime. And I was I'm the designated driver when it comes to anywhere. So I had to drive back home and I was fucking tired. I don't think I've ever been that tired to where like I just needed to go to sleep.
Fuck,
and like
yeah.
I remember you went to sleep and you were like snoring and then you woke up and you're like, Joe, you had your eyes closed and you're like, Joe, how are you doing this?
Is that what I said?
Yeah.
I would say like,
yeah.
while you're driving?
Yeah. While I was driving.
Yeah.
And I was like, I had
think-
the seat laid back. Like I'm like all the way like laying back and I just had one hand on the wheel.
What?
In the bottom of the wheel and like my eyes were like half open.
What the
Because no, that's how I felt the most comfortable. Like I felt relaxed enough to where like I don't have to do much so that I can still conserve energy instead of having to be like, okay, blah blah blah, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was driving and then like he just turns over and he's like, he has his eyes closed and he's just like, Joe, how are you doing this? And I'm just like, I don't know. Dude, I was so like I was in like low power mode. Like, you know when your phone is like at 20% and it says like low power mode? Like that's me.
You're at 5%, man.
I was conserving it so much. Like my eyes were like so small. Like I could barely see anything when I was driving. And then there was like cars just passing me, like they were racing or something. I'm like, how do you guys have energy to like fucking drive like that? So yeah, I ended up just somehow making it the whole way. It was a 2-hour drive. Keep that in mind. And like I was about to like knock out by the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I think I slept over at your house or something. There's
sure.
no way I went home after that. So yeah, no, I definitely slept over. And
Hey,
yeah.
When we went to the fair, you were there, right?
To the which year or when?
I don't know.
Last year?
Did you go to my house and sleep? Like,
I don't.
or was that with Fabian?
I don't know.
I think one year we got so dizzy
Oh,
that we came back to my house and we just like slept.
oh, I was with you guys. I went to the fair, but I didn't.
Oh, you didn't go
leave.
back to my
Yeah,
house.
I didn't. Yeah, we took the bus over there. I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
dude, that was crazy.
Yeah,
oh
I
my
mean,
God.
Fabian just went on the floor and just we both
Knocked
took a
out.
nap, man.
Dude,
Like
that day was bad for me. I went on like 2 rides and my head was like spinning. It was spinning. Like for the rest of the day, I'm like, I'm not getting on any more rides.
Dude,
like
I took a Dramamine too, man. To like for the motion sickness.
What, you took what?
Dramamine or whatever.
That's what like helps to not get dizzy or
Or maybe
motion
is
sickness.
it Dramamine? I don't know.
I took ecstasy.
Ecstasy.
I think that would help.
You know, but dude, what fucked me up was the zipper. The zipper.
Oh,
You were there, right?
I didn't get on that one because
didn't
I
go on
knew.
it?
No, hell no. I saw that. I'm like,
Fuck, I got
never.
messed up, dude. I'm like, I'm never ever getting on this ride ever again.
Dude, I'll pay you.
I've been on there before.
Dude, I'll pay you now. When the fair comes again, I'll pay you like for each time you get on it.
Oh gosh.
I'll pay you.
Like I'm good with rides that you're like super secure in.
Yeah.
Like you're like you can't even budge. Like I'm okay with those.
Yeah.
But this one you're floating basically.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we're upside down. We're going like we're flipping, and I see my phone come out of my pocket. It's floating in front of my face, like I'm in space or something.
Oh my god!
I'm like no, and then there's like cracks in the cage too, so it can fall.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh shoot!
I'm like shoot. I press it against the wall.
Yeah.
And oh my gosh, I was scared out of my mind, dude. Oh gosh. And then my brother was there. That was his first time going to the fair. I think he cried. But by the time he got out, he didn't. But I was told that he cried.
Oh, damn.
Gosh, she's like 10 or 11, I think.
I hate roller coasters from those little fairs. I like Six Flags. I've gone to Six Flags, but
Yeah.
I hate the little sketchy roller coasters where they're on like the little like rubber wheels.
Rubber wheels.
Yeah, I don't know if you've paid attention to that. You probably haven't, but like there's like wheels to like move them around and stuff. Like I don't know, like it like they're just sketchy. And then I remember this one year there was I think there was like a spinning one or something like that, and it just like broke off and like people just fell. Like they dropped out of the ride. Dude, that like fucked me up. And I remember I saw that right before I went to Six Flags my first time, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so fucked. But yeah, I had like the worst fear of roller coasters for like the longest of times.
He did.
And I think I just got over it now.
Dude, and we went to Six Flags. Wait, didn't we?
No.
No, we went to Disneyland. Okay, I forgot. Grad night in middle school was Six Flags for me.
Yeah. I didn't go to that one.
You didn't go to that one.
No. Okay, one, because I didn't walk the line. And two, well, okay, this is a long story.
Like, you didn't walk the line like Gabe status?
Yeah.
Or...
Like, so I had an F. Okay, I have to backtrack before that.
Ooh, an F?
In 7th grade, I had this English teacher that I hated with all my life, you know? Hated her because she was just a bitch. She had a different teaching style in comparison to all the other English teachers I had, and I felt like I was the one who was always like, what's happening? So then the next year came, and I'm like, yes, I'm gonna get a new teacher, I'm gonna be able to like actually learn and like be able to have like a regular English class. No, I got the same teacher.
God.
And she just moved up with us. The whole class stayed. It was like a little academy thing. I don't know what the hell that was for, but yeah, so that happened. And she was the same for one class, had the same teacher, and she taught English again, and she was teaching, I guess, a part 2. And again, I felt lost in that class. And what ended up happening was, at the end of the year, we had to do a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation, where we said what, like, UC or something we would want to go to or some shit like that. And, like, you had, like, 2-3 weeks to do it. No, actually, like, 2 weeks. And, like, I just never did it because I was like, I find it so dumb that, like, we're like, already thinking about this when we haven't even hit high school yet. And, like, I don't even know what I want to do with my life.
What was the topic?
Like, to a university you would want to go to.
Oh.
Which is so random.
Oh, wow. What the heck?
Like, it's so random. It was 8th grade. Like, I didn't even know what the hell I wanted to do with the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, I had no major, like, in choice. I didn't even know what majors were.
Yeah.
If you told me, what's going to be your major? I'd be like, I don't know what a major is.
Oh, fuck.
So, like, I didn't, like, understand what they were like. Like, it didn't seem right because each university, as you guys know, has, like, their specific thing, right? Like a specific thing that like they focus on, whether it's like business, whether it's computer science, whatever, nursing, anything like that. So they were like, yeah, just pick one, and then tell us why you would want to go to that one. Wow. And I'm like, the trees are cool. Like, what else are you gonna fucking say?
Yeah.
Like, people were picking like cool ones, like in the middle of like
it had
like
such
paradise.
a good program.
It had a really good program where it teaches you a lot, and like they never got into specifics.
It builds character.
And they say that like graduates there are very successful. I'm like, what the hell?
I love your lisp.
They're like really successful, and like they really make you characterize your your platform in which you stand on. Like, it's just a random... I swear to God, their presentations were all bullshit. You had to go up... Oh, okay, yeah. And you had to go up and present it at the end. It was the end of the year. So you had to go up and present it. And I had an F.
fudge.
In that class, because I just hated it. I hated going to that class.
F for fudge.
It was F for I fucking fucked up. But yeah, so I needed to do a presentation, and yeah, so she told me, she was like, "Oh, okay, you're next," and I'm like, I'm not gonna do it. And then she was like, "Why not?" I'm like, "Oh, it's not finished." She's like, "Yeah, just present what you have." I didn't have like anything done. Like I had like I think I chose like Santa Barbara or something, and then like I had the picture of them of like the campus, and like that was the first slide. And like all the other like 50 slides were like they were just blank.
50?
No, I'm kidding. It was but it felt like, it would have felt like a lot just going and it's like, and it says like end presentation or something like that. So yeah, that ended up being like, I was like, nah, I'm not going. So then I guess she like got mad that I said I wasn't going. So she was like, okay, all right. So then I got contacted by the office because I had an F in that class. So they were like, oh yeah, so you're gonna graduate, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna walk the line. I was gonna graduate, but like, you're gonna walk the line, and like, you know, you should call your parents right now and tell them you're walking the line. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I really didn't care. And then like they were like, you know, aren't you excited? I'm like, yeah, I'm excited.
It's just middle school. What
I
the
know.
fudge?
And then this was already when grad night had already happened and everything. So like it was literally like the last thing that we were gonna do. Like everybody was just like looking forward to graduating and leaving, and that's it.
Little fun fact. When I walked the line in middle school, it was with one of the people that comment on these videos.
Oh shoot! Wait,
Yeah.
okay, we have 5%, Hector.
Oh shoot! Okay, so wait, I didn't like. Okay, Eliza vlogs. Eliza Pardo. Have you ever seen?
He's calling you out. He says he wants.
What happened?
It just died. I don't know. It just stopped recording. Anyways, guys. I think at this point we should just cut the
Close it,
podcast.
Man. We're running out of time.
Before the freaking computer turns off. If you guys enjoyed this podcast and would like to donate some money for a new battery, leave a like and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next episode next week. All right, guys. So the audio cut off. The laptop died. Yeah. So I need to get a new battery. I'm gonna order one right now. Anyways, if you guys made it this far of the podcast, we did make an Instagram, and it is at Chip and Joe Show. So give us a follow. Might as well, if you already listened to a whole podcast, you know, help us out. And you can, you know, message us, email us on there, whatever you want, you know, if you want to get in contact with any one of us. So yeah, that'll be it. And we'll see you guys next week with a brand new podcast. So peace.